Hey guys, it's really late. So I just want, first of all, my hair is atrocious. Literally in bed, about to go to sleep. I don't even have my plugs in. Don't look at that. uh, I was gonna do a reading, but I didn't have the time. Or I felt like I didn't have the time. And as I lay here in bed saying my prayers and my meditation before bed, I was getting a download. Yay! So channeled message without tarot, without cards. There's someone here who is either you're beginning to realize or you're in the middle of it where you're starting to realize that in your life at this moment that you are on a hamster wheel. What do I mean by that? You're starting to realize that you doing the same things every single day is not giving you different results. I see someone here. I feel for you if you guys suffer from panic attacks, but I literally feel this like panicky sensation, and this is for someone specific or maybe a small group of you, where you guys are having this realization and you almost have this little panic attack. First of all, when you guys experience this, for those who do or struggle with this, the most important thing you want to do is to regulate your nervous system. You want to calm the heart rate. You want to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, okay? Not hard, just... Also, there are some pressure point techniques that you can use as well. You know this little dip here that you guys have where your clavicles connect here. I'm not sure if they connect, but you know what I mean. But the little dip, the little V, that's right here. So where the V's at, you're going to go just at the bottom of it. You're going to take your finger, for ladies, if you have nails done, I would do with my knuckle here. You hold, you press down for a few seconds, then you go in a circle, circular motion. Pause, hold, go in a circular motion. You want to do that for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. There's also this, not literally behind the ear, like you're not massaging your ear, but you feel that bone right here? Just go right behind that little dip there, right in the beginning of that bone. Both sides of the ears, behind, same thing. You rub them, you breathe, you relax. That literally calms down your nervous system so freaking fast. It's scary. Because I used to suffer from panic attacks a lot. And there are times where I do get it, where it's like, now it's not the time to get this. So I've learned that technique. And also, if you're having a hard time trying to fall asleep, but yeah, I even showed this technique to my girlfriend. She has two little boys who refuse to sleep when it's time to go to bed. So I taught her this technique, and she was telling me like, "Oh my God, Denise, it works." I was like, "Yeah, you gotta calm them down. These kids trying to fight their sleep." But anyway, going back to the channeled reading, the channeled message. So someone's having this realization. So for those of you who may suffer from panic attacks, I see you guys getting that. So try to regulate that. Try to calm yourself down and be gentle with yourself. I want you guys to be so loving to yourself. The way that you would speak to to your child, or to a child if you don't have kids. The way you would speak to your friend who's upset and crying. I want you guys to do this literally to yourselves, because you deserve it. If you do it for other people, why can't you do it to yourself? Don't be angry with yourself. Don't get in a mood because, oh my gosh, I'm having a panic attack again, or why am I so emotional? It's okay to feel. I think sometimes when these events happen, they occur usually because you've been trying to hide away from that emotion for so long that it just builds up. It builds up in your body. You may try to distract it with the screens, with TVs, with movies and stuff like that. And you're starting to realize that those things aren't working anymore. So in whatever you trust in the divine, in God, in Jesus, whatever it is that you believe in, putting your trust in that and knowing that you are safe, first of all, to breathe and to be soft and gentle with yourself. And be happy that you are starting to become aware. You guys have to realize there's so many people on this planet who are on this hamster wheel that don't even know that they're on it. they end up on their deathbeds or die randomly and wonder where the fuck their lives went. They wonder, like, the life just went by me. I didn't do the things that I loved. I didn't spend time with the people that I loved. I put work first, or I worked at a job I absolutely hated because of the thought of disappointing my parents. Or I was married to this person because I was told that I should be married to them, but the whole time I was in love with so-and-so down the street, or this person that I grew up with, and they just realized that their life just passed them by. So be gentle with yourself. You guys having this realization is a blessing. I don't care if you're 50 years old, 12 years old, 20 years old. Better now than ever. So that you can now take control of your life and start living the life that you want to live. And for some of you, I'm getting this weird, uneasy feeling. There's someone around you that you may think is your friend who isn't. And I know I've said this before in my collective readings before, months prior, but this may be someone new for some of you, or someone is just kind of same. I don't feel like you have them in your energy like that, where they're physically around you, but I feel like you're being seen in a way that you've never been seen before, and they're watching you, whether it be like social media or from afar. And I'm just feeling a lot of jealousy. I feel like they are projecting that onto you. So having these feelings as well, these panic attacks, can also be something, some sort of, I feel for some of you, it could be a spiritual attack. So do what you have to do. Say your prayers, cleanse your home if you guys need help with that. If you email me, guys, I do not mind taking a few minutes out of my day to help you guys out with this. Because yes, prayers work. God helps. But God also wants us to be diligent and do the things to help ourselves so that he can help us for that, okay? I'm trying to think. There was something else I felt like I needed to say. Sorry, I just had a really bad cough and I did not want to record that. But did you guys hear that? I was also getting today there's something about your throat chakra that you guys are clearing it up. It may be a little bit still kind of like clogged up a bit, but if you find yourselves like the coughing, maybe stuttering a little bit, doing all kinds of yoga and exercises to help clear that energy, wearing blue, speaking in your truth, and setting boundaries for yourself, there's something about you guys where now that this is being activated, it is fucking bothering people. It's literally bothering people. It's crazy. It's going to trigger people. But just remember, it has nothing to do with you. It's just a projection of themselves. Like am I saying that right? Like you're just triggering a part of them where, I don't know, maybe they sort of compare themselves to you, or who the fuck does she think she is? Or who the hell does he think he is? Think they being themselves? How dare they? Right? Like, and isn't it funny? Because wouldn't you want to be authentically yourself? But we've been taught as children that whether to shut up, you're being too loud, you're being annoying. As children, we learn these behaviors where we think that we're wrong, we're in the wrong in expressing ourselves. So don't be, I feel like for some of you, there's going to be someone who already did say something to you, or they're about to say something, and Spirit is saying, God is saying, don't let it, don't even, just brush your shoulders off. I had to cough again. Anyway, I feel like even not only with my collective, because I feel like when things happen to me, guys, I know that you guys in some weird trippy way, it's aligned with you guys as well too. We're all on this journey together. So I'm feeling that as well. I keep coughing, but yeah, something's definitely being cleared, because there's something that like God put you on this earth to use your voice in some way. I don't know if it's singing. For some of you, it's singing. I get that really strongly. Speaking, public speaking, being in leadership. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. And I'm just talking about this, guys, for you is like, I'm feeling empowered, because I feel that it helps me want to step into my purpose as well, to use my voice, and for us to step into the purpose that God made us for. Okay? So when all these weird things are happening, if you're feeling weird out of your body, someone's sending bad vibes, whatever, just know that you have a purpose and God is greater. God is greater. You are stronger because you have God on your side. And even though these little hiccups, these little, people want to send these little vibes or whatever, at the end of the day, how am I getting a message? Sorry, I got distracted. I didn't know I can get messages when I'm on airplane mode. And I do that on purpose because I don't want nothing to interrupt me while I'm doing readings. So I'm going to have to look into that unless you guys know something that I don't know. I have an Apple phone. I am not tech savvy at all. Anyway. But yes, like I was saying, and it's not to scare you guys. I don't want you guys to be scared because you have nothing to be afraid of. Okay, like I said, you have God on your side. Just know and be aware that there are influences, there are such thing as bad energies that may not want you to use your voice. But just use that as an encouragement, use that as a motivator to know that it's because there's just something so great about you. There's just this light about you that the world needs to see. It's God is saying, like, to come out of hiding. You can't hide yourself anymore. You can't hide your gifts anymore. You can't hide what you have to share with this world, because in the collectively, it'll do. Man, you guys, you don't understand, like, the way that I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. It's like the vibration of it, the frequency of it, the love that changes the world. And I'm not the type of person to be here because I'm not about, let's save the world and da da da. That's just not me. It's more like you setting the example does make the change. You changing your energy, you're changing your programming, changing your programming, and it will influence those around you, even energetically. And that's why I always say, be careful about who the fuck you have around you. Be careful who you hang around. You don't want to hang out with somebody who's not living the life that you want to live. What am I going to gain from that? What are you going to teach me? Absolutely nothing. Maybe I might have you in my life so that I can teach you something and so that I can move along. Because that's what you guys are. You guys are that type of light. You guys are going to be that type of disciple. I heard Spirit say, that is fucking weird. Where you are going to set this example. It's like I literally see you guys walking by people and like sprinkling a little of that spirit dust and be like, you're welcome, and keep it. And like, my job is done here. You're welcome. And with that being said, I want to keep talking to y'all, but I need to go to bed. I always do this to myself. Oh, I remember now what I was going to share with you guys. So, you guys need to hear this. The whole feeling some type of way out of whack, out of your energy. Having respect for how you feel, accepting of it, feeling it, not avoiding it. There's some of you here that need to change your sleeping patterns, I heard Spirit say, specifically before you go to bed. Your routine before bed should be so fucking meditative. No screens. I know I'm so contradicting. I'm recording right now, but I really needed this. Listen, this channel message happened as I was praying and meditating before bed without my screen, okay? So this is for the exception, right? So yeah, changing your sleeping, what do you call it? Like your nightly rituals, brushing your teeth, meditating. Do like the last hour, like the hour before bed. Make yourself a tea. Do a little stretch. Sit down on the floor. Pet your dog. Pet your dog. Archie. Oh, he's knocked the fuck out. He's like, bitch, I'm ahead of you. There's gonna be, I just heard Spirit say, there's gonna be some truth that you're gonna find in this. The reason why you're feeling so panicky and like there's a change that is happening. There is a change happening to my collective. And for you to hop on the train with us, you got to do these things. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to be willing to do the things that, I just had a brain fart. You got to be willing to do the things that you've never done before to get a different change. So, before bed, put your phone in airplane mode. If anything, If you can't handle yourself, leave that bitch outside the room. But you can leave it outside your door. You need it for an alarm, literally leave it, put it on high volume, put it outside your door, close the fucking door, and sleep without it. Lay in your bed. Meditate about the day. Think about how you could have done things differently. Pray to God. Ask God, is there something that I need to know? Is there something you need to share with me? If you're starting to feel something, I see someone getting emotional. It's like all the times you've been trying to distract yourself from this feeling or even this fear of being alone, I just heard. You guys like to avoid laying in your bed alone with the screens because you don't want to think about it. But Spirit is engaging you, wants to engage. Spirit wants you to swim in it. Even though it's sticky, even though it's uncomfortable, even though you might have a panic attack. But let me tell you something about panic attacks. They don't last forever. They're really uncomfortable. I know they are. Listen, when my stepbrother passed away a few years ago, this is when I first started experiencing panic attacks. And at the time, I didn't understand what it was. I didn't realize that I was gifted and that I could speak to the other side and experience things. So I believe it was his energy. Now I believe that. But I would get them every single day. And at the time I was about 19, I think, 18. I was living with my dad at the time. And he would lay next to me. I get emotional just talking about it. Sorry. Like he would take the time to like hold my hand, and my panic attacks were so bad that my hands would they say like the claw, like it would close. It felt so uncomfortable. My face would get numb. My chest was so tight. And being at that age and never having it, I literally thought I was dying. I didn't know what a fucking panic attack was. So we would go to the hospital, and for them to sit there and tell me, oh, she's fine. She's just having a panic attack. With like no remorse, no. They're like, oh, she's good. And I'm here like, what? Like, what do you mean? What the fuck is... I thought I was having a heart attack at 19 years old. But you know how much it sucked to have to deal with that every single night? A 19-year-old. I'll never forget this. I had a family member tell me at the time, because it was, my stepbrother passed away, and my dad at the time was still married to his ex-wife, my brother's mom. And I remember finding out later on that she thought I was faking it, that I was looking for attention. Triggering. Obviously wasn't. No one wants to feel like this every night and feeling like you can't breathe and out of your body. Anyway, I'm just sharing that just in case some of you guys do experience that. It's just nice. I think sometimes it's nice to share these type of things with people because then it doesn't make you feel so alone. Like, oh, not just me. Like, that happens to me too. Something for you guys to relate to, basically. And now I'm like, why did I say all that? Oh, I remember. I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. Okay. So, trying to avoid these panic attacks, sometimes you just gotta go through with it. I don't know who this is for. I feel like the need that I have to share this panic attack thing because someone's going through it. And just know that you're not alone. Just know, when you're going through it, think of me. Think about, I'm with you in spirit, girl or boy. Like, all jokes aside, though, seriously, just know that you're going to be okay. It's uncomfortable. You know what my favorite thing to do is when I have a really bad one? I go outside and I lay on my yard. I just lay on the yard. I lay face down, literally my face in the grass. I don't care that there's bugs. When you're in a moment like that in panic, you really don't care. You will do anything to just feel comfortable. And just lay there or lay on your back. If it happens at night, look at the stars. If there's no stars, look at the clouds. Look at the things around you. Focus, describe the things that are around you. Example, if you see a tree, oh, this tree is a dark brown and it has these leaves that look like, etc., etc. And it'll bring you back. It'll ground you. Stomping your feet on the ground. The breathing, like I said. So even though it may feel uncomfortable, you got to go through it, because what's on the other side of all of this, oh, I feel like crying. I just feel like I don't even know what it is. I don't feel like Spirit's allowing me to see what it is, because I'm a part of it too. So we all about to be surprised about this change and this thing that God is doing with all of us. All this, I just heard chosen ones. I don't know. That's what I heard. There's something beautiful on the other side of it, and God wants us to be not only prepared. I heard, man, I don't know how to say this, what I just heard. And not, I don't know why I heard weapons, but there's something about a spiritual warfare. There's just something going on in the spirit right now. And it's time for us to raise up, guys. So just be aware of that. Do not be weary. Don't be scared. Just know that God is literally like chiseling. Is that a word? Chiseling, like chisel you out to the person that you're supposed to be, and for what's about to come. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go, because if not, I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm gonna keep getting channel, and I gotta go. I got to get to bed. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.